October is National Bullying Prevention Month, and I'm going to talk about how everyone is doing it wrong in today's Message for Monday, a useful message for teens in 4 minutes or less. Since 2006, October has been designated as National Bullying Prevention Month. It's a time to acknowledge that bullying has pretty dire effects on children and their families, including avoiding school, loss of self-value, depression, and anxiety. Fun times. And schools and organizations everywhere will be holding assemblies and creating videos and giving speeches in an attempt to prevent bullying. And there are two main approaches that will be taken this month. I call them the two main fronts in the war against bullying. Change the bully or inspire a bystander. Both of these are the least effective ways to prevent bullying. First, let's look at trying to change the bully. I get it. We want them to see the error of their ways, leave the dark side, change, atone for their sins. Yeah. That's never gonna happen. I know, usually I'm a pretty positive guy, but this is an area that I choose to gain more power for myself and the teens that I work with by being realistic. Look, maybe the person who bullies you watches one of those videos or hears a speech and thinks, man, I need to change my evil ways. But more often than not, the guys and gals who need to hear the message are the ones in the back not paying attention. And even if one of them is paying attention, they typically don't make the connection that the message is for them. And even if someone hears the message and thinks, yeah, I should be a little nicer to people, which is good, there are still going to be times that even that nice person is going to say something that could be considered mean, rude, or even bullying. I mean, I was someone who was bullied a ton in middle school and high school, and I try to be nice to everybody, and I still fell into that trap myself. It's just something that people do. Wish it wasn't, but it is. Now, trying to inspire a bystander to intervene is pretty cool. If it happens, studies show that when a peer kind of steps in when somebody's being bullied, it usually stops the bullying. But this involves someone always being around you when you're being bullied, being able to recognize that what is being said is actually hurting your feeling, and being brave enough to be able to say something. Those are pretty slim chances. And the biggest problem I see with both of these approaches is that they both rely on somebody else doing something or making a change in order for your life to get better. And I am not a fan of relying on other people to make my life better. Don't get me wrong, I love the idea of treating everyone with kindness and respect and creating a space where everyone feels valued and included. But often these safe environments that schools are trying to create are more about shielding you from anything that might hurt your feelings, which is impossible and incredibly weakening. I don't want you to become weaker. I want the opposite. To me, the best way to prevent bullying is secret option number 3 that I call the third front in the war against bullying, and it's strengthen the target. Chances are you've been the target of bullying. I have, and I know it's not fun. But what if it's an opportunity for growth rather than something completely horrible that should be avoided at all costs? This month, I'm going to teach you the number one way to prevent bullying in your life, and that is to become bully-proof. I hope you found that video helpful. You know, if you were in Sidekick to Hero, my gamified mindset training program for teens, you would have received experience points and coins for watching it. Plus have access to like a bunch of videos and courses to help you become the confident, goal-crushing hero the world so desperately needs right now. If that sounds like your kind of thing, go grab a parent and go over to sidekicktohero.com and start your free trial today. Or, just keep watching my videos here on YouTube and get 0 experience points and coins. It's up to you, really.